And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and on the hill, the big righty, Paul Steams.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the DH, Luis Arias. And here it comes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The wind of the pitch. Ball. That one in triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Fouled off, he was late.
Chance on that slider right there. That's a tough one. He pretty much a strikeout pitch. It looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Fought off foul. One out, bases empty. That one's in there. That's strike 2. And ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Tatis waits. Foul ball still 1-2 count. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Tremendous eye-hand coordination to be able to get that splitter and still get the ball to it, get it up in the air for a home run. Tell you what, these guys work so hard at their craft, and right there, it was on display.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And now 1-2.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Guessed it right by him.
Oh, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was an excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
2 down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit, but I think that makes it even more special, dude. What a cool moment that was for him.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
2 outs. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at that. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. It gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The pitch. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you look for something down in the zone, but not too far. I want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's a fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's the thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
First and second, 2 down. Now here's Xander Bogaerts down. Swinging a foul straight back.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. 2 outs. The base runners at first and second. Takes low for ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off that pitch.
Left field. He dives for the big catch. Run comes in from second. It's 2-0. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Picks himself up at RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, and he was still able to square it out pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Slice the other way and foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. A little bit low.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And And that one is inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Merrill, the runner at third. Bogarts on at first with 2 down. Infield. Hayes should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him and then jump ahead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Padres 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park. And on the hill in this one, Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants?
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Right there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Ryan Reynolds here.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The line of the pitch. And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Here's the 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the home.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The line of the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires over to first. And there's 2 away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And the right-hander deals. That's a little bit low. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Donovan Solano.
The first base baseman.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Solano, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just try to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, it's a really nice pitch.
And the 0-1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Arise at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Cutter Falefa slings to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 2 and the Pirates 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Joey Bart now. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Solano hauls it in, and there's one away. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And the first offering is not close. Right through there for a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, but pretty consistent with his zone. So if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Righty delivers. That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. That's inside. away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that out in third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Brian De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes outside. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning for Brian Hayes.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Brian Hayes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering misses down and away. Two outs. And a foul ball. De La Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 2 and the Pirates 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The line to kick the pitch. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. There's a strike.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure, for them they feel that they are right at home.
Reynolds sizes this one up, nabs it, 1 away. Profar climbs in on that left side. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one way inside. One down, base is empty. Ground ball scooped up, Brian Hayes. Rolls across the diamond. Profar is out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Top of zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres down in order. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. And now, number 28.
The first baseman.
Darvish back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. And the pitch. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. One hit to right. Tatis drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup, Isaiah Kiner for the thumb to the plate. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball down the left field line. Reaching back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates trailing by a run here in the last half of the third. And that's outside. And it's 1-1. Next offering is outside. Two down, nobody on. Misses outside, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is filled up.
3-1 count, saying himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count forward.
Appearance there, able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has something to worry about.
Runner first with 2 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neill Cruz. And now it's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch though.
2 outs. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
And another ball. Darvish checks on the runner. Reynolds back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
And a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's a good sound put off the bat man, and as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 on with 2 away. Andrew McCutcheon, the next Pirate to hit. That's 3 there for a strike. Eddie Diaz. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Reynolds on third. Cruz at first. 2 out of the inning. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Save there. And now a single might score 2. Pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Pirates strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at PNC Park, start of the 4th, stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job at working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Reynolds makes the grab, 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a good eye there.
1-0.
Tapped out front of the plate. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Bogaerts retired.
The batter, second base,
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He popped out his first time. And that's outside.
Ball.
And that's in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ballgame.
In the air to left, down the line. Reynolds on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's a laser base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You often hear the phrase, short to long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Solano stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Now in triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Missed with a changeup. Now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's towards center. Cruz moving under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. One left for San Diego, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the fourth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two. High fly ball out in the left center field. Profar has a beat on it. Brings it in. 1-1 down. Nick Gonzalez digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. So a man aboard now with 1-1.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? Just a simple ground ball the other way, but he had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Brian De La Cruz, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Grounded ball here, rolls foul. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in safely.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
At the belt and finds. Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just off the outside part of the plate. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And it's second. Swing and a pop-up. Salon under this one. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground to third. Machado goes to first in time. Inning over. So one hit is all they get. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Padres 2 and the Pirates 1. Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Pitch. That one inside, and that's ball one. Higashioka, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Will chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Comes a 2-2.
Down is ball.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. On the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So the San Diego batting order turns over. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Pitch misses there, 2-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Now the inside corner for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Arrives. The runner at first with one gone in the inning. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And him out front for strike 3.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurick's in pro form. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Oh, 1 now. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Padres lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, number 28. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. 1-1. And then this is off the outside edge.
1-1.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch is downstairs. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa waits on deck. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. There, and that is ball 1. And he pumps it a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. He's got it. There's 2 away. Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Big swing and miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Under the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Bailey Falter.
Pretty tight game, so we're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now Machado up here. Single and score back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And here it comes. There's a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dalton Jeffries, a right-handed sinker bowler. He looks to be readying himself. And that's in the dirt. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Kicks and deals. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Right side, hard hit. Gonzalez to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Got him looking. And to a later. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the first. High fly ball down the left field line. Bogaerts to attack. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Pirates 1. And we're back. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's a strike at the knees. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Norholm, the lefty, warming up as well. And fouled off. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, Cronenworth tosses to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now to Andrew McCutchen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That missed inside, and the count is 1-1. Hard hit to third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. This is Joey Barr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped up and down the front end. Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So two down. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. So that's two straight two-out hits.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Brian De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Clark, the lead runner out at second. Gonzalez on at first with two down. One there. Righty to the plate. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two outs. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's gone. And now they're out front. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. It's not easy to hit breaking ball on the outside part of the plate for a home run, but I think it caught just too much of that outside part of the plate. Maybe a little bit of a mistake, but he did miss it at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for you, Darvish. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Keith Ryan Hayes getting ready to hit. In there, Denise. 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the righty deals. Base back right field. 2 out, knock keeps the inning alive.
The first baseman,
Next is the speedy first baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 out.
Down fly ball to right center. Tatis sizing this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Cannonball coming. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge. And that one is inside. The 2-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Left-hand hitter waits.
Full count.
Towards right center field. Cruz heads towards it. And there's one away. Donovan Solano, the next up for the Padres. And a foul ball. Padres down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike right there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. And it's to a 2. Without the swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
first half of the seventh. At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Estrada back to work. And ball one. And a 1-0. Right through there for Estrada.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground. Throws to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. There's a swing and a tap. And he hits the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. That's in there. Left-hand batter waits. In there at the knees. Estrada. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
1-2.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Save for moves up on the pass ball.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. Runner takes for third. Oh, the ball is over his head. Here's Andrew McCutcheon to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and miss. And the count is 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Near the bottom of the 7th. Gonna count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Padres 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman. So the lineup flips over. Luis Arias now at the plate. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. Just missed.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. Now he's at 3 in the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here comes the 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Looking at the picture, once a ground ball double play opportunity here. You've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
0-2 now. Popped up. In position. Brings it in. And there's one down. Jerks and Profar. The next up for the Padres. That one misses. 1-0. Holderman, a 6'4" righty. He throws a slurve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Arise leads off first with one away. And another ball. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and you'll see another. Righty delivers. That one way outside, and it's 3-2. On the ground, could be 2. 1 second. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Full half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Pirates 5 and the Padres 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. The line of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And now the 0-1. Wouldn't chase that time. That one drifts inside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, the secondary baseman,
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Number 1, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Peralta, the power lefty, up as well. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Come on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the lefty. That misses.
that's up.
Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. That one inside, ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he deals. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Stays alive. The line of the pitch. That to right. Tatis snags it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Brian De La Cruz. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offer in there for a strike. Strike 1. And the pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1. And it's foul away. Lifted in the air on his way over, and that's the inning. Back into the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Machado leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is down low. Wouldn't chase that time. Right through there for a strike. Fights it off, you'll see another. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Machado able to spoil that pitch. 3-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next pitch misses way outside.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck back there. Holds it in on the warning track. So it's their last chance in this one. It's Xander Bogaerts now. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
This could end it. That's hard hit on the line. And that was it.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club loves to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
For the Padres, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 9 minutes. We're 21 years to see. We remind you to please drive home safely.